So last night, just before I went to bed, I walked outside, grabbed my toothbrush and just stood there and brushed my teeth for a while. And then I looked up and saw this amazingly clear sky, stars all over the place, a full moon, and then northern lights in the background. So I just threw my toothbrush to the side, ran inside, grabbed my camera, and this is what I captured. This night we had the first frost of the season. -2 degrees this morning, and I have to check in on the garden and see what I've actually survived. Yeah, the frost killed most things, I would say, but we still have some harvesting to do. One. And one more over here. That's not too bad. The green kale is at least surviving so far. It actually can take a little bit of minus degrees, that's fine. These guys are still fine as well. The basil over here is completely done. It's actually a bit funny. When I built the garden this summer, some people in the comments actually warned me about planting the mint with other stuff because the mint have a tendency to take over, and I was like, it's gonna be fine, no problem. And well, yeah, I was completely wrong. It has completely taken over the box. So I'm gonna leave this box for the mint next year for free, to roam free in this box, and then I'll plant the oregano and the basil somewhere else so they can breathe a bit. And sorry for not listening to the advice. Me and 2 other neighbors are gonna meet up and prepare this road for winter, because it's, yeah, winter's gonna come any second now, so we might as well just get started. So this is the main road that connects the village together, basically, and our cabin is still 400 meters up that way. But they should be here any second now, so I thought I would bring you along so you can see what it looks like.
Det här var superlätt.
So. We get so much snow here in the winter. To make it a bit easier for the guy that helps us to plow the roads here from snow, so for him to know where the road is actually heading, because the snow just covers everything and you have no idea where the road actually begins and ends. So for him to see where the road is, we have these sticks every 25 meters or so. So it just makes his job way easier. We actually manage this road all together. All the neighbors that live on this road, and we're 5 people or families that live here permanently, and then there are some summer guests as well. So we manage this road together like a community, so everyone chips in some money, so we can hire guys for snow plowing and also putting on new gravel, repairing the roads and so on. These sticks we just do ourselves because it's so cheap to do. It's a bit funny because you actually contribute to this little village fund in money-wise depending on where and how far on the road you're living. So we are living at the very, very end of the road here. There's no one after us to live here permanently, which means we pay the most. So it's a bit unlucky that way, I guess. But in the beginning, I know Christine's parents' house, that lays almost in the beginning of the road, they pay $20 a year or something like that, and we pay $150 a year. So it's not that, like $150 is money, yeah, absolutely, but if you stretch it out over a whole year, it's almost nothing. So I would happily pay that kind of money for someone to just plow the road so we can actually get out of here. Look what I just saw. This was not here last night. I don't know if you can see it. The beaver has been there and cutting down some trees. Yeah, this is completely fresh. Wow. I can't imagine how strong their teeth are. I mean, this is a full-blown tree. You can see all the leftovers around here. And over there in the water as well. Ja, tack. Oj, oj. Det var en tändskel. Ah. Kom. Ja. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's time to get these guys some love. And they're huskies, so they like to pull and they like to work. So we're gonna head outside for a little bike adventure. Hey baby. Come on. Come on. Oj, that's good. Åh, vad så duktig tjej. Oj, 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 oj.
Tre, två, ett, ja!
as you may or may not know, we're renovating our roof right now, and in the last video I told you guys that by next video we're gonna be done with the roof so I can show you guys what it looks like. It's been over a week now and we're not even close to being done. We have so much left. Like always, projects always takes longer than you anticipate. So yeah, I think we have another week left easily. But I can show you guys what we've done so far, at least, if you want to see the progress. So this is the situation on the front side of the cabin. So we've cut all of these beams, like these ones that were sticking out like that. They've been sticking out for over 2 years. So that is done, at least. And we've started to put in the new roof that is going to stick out a bit like that. And on the back side it looks like this. So here we made some major progress. The edges are cut off. We even put up the gutters. So this is the first time in, I don't know, 3 years we actually have gutters from the roof. The painting is done, but the only paint that is missing now, the only thing that is missing from the entire backside actually, is this, to paint this so it matches this color, which is going to be quite tricky because this cabin has never been painted. It's just very old. It's 115 years old paint, or just wood. I mean, how do you choose the color for this? It's like brown, red, gray-ish. So I had to find something that matches that up there. But we have gutters, and I'm very happy about that. But I'll tell you the full story on the video that's going to be about the roof renovation. So Christine have been in Denmark now for a few weeks, and I have been living like a true bachelor. The cabin looks like a complete war zone, and I need to do something about that before she comes home and realize how dirty of a person I am. Because I realized during the years we've been together now that we have very different views on what we think is clean. Everything from how often we change bed sheets to doing dishes, vacuuming and so on. I'm focusing way more on the practical things, and for her to feel like at home and the cabin to feel like a cozy place, it needs to be clean. For me, it's more of a practical outlook on it. But now I even agree that it looks like, yeah, a war zone. So let me show you what I mean. So this is what it looks like when I've been focusing on renovating our roof. Yeah, just buckets of paints, pans down there, studio light over there, couple of pair of shoes down there, sleeping bag, why not? And this is just the inside. Let me show you outside as well. And out here it looks like a complete construction site. Isn't it pretty? The reality of renovating and living in the renovation spot at the same time. I mean, I do love when the cabin is clean. It's not bad at all. I love that feeling of a cozy home, but it's just so low on my priority list. It's like the very lowest of my to-do lists. I don't know if it's the same for you, but one of the problems is also that I don't even know what half of this stuff are. Yeah, one of the problems with our place is that we don't have enough storage. We have no closets. We have these kind of white things here in the background where we can put some random stuff, but that's it. So one thing we really need to do when we build out later is to add some storage. We need it, like some small smart stuff maybe. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna extend the cabin at some point and then we're gonna include it, but at this point I don't know exactly how to solve it, and that's why it looks like this, at least when I'm alone at home. So I don't know the solution to it actually, but I bet some of you have the same at home as well. When I'm generalizing a lot here, but it feels like it's a very male thing. Us men tend to not care about these things, and when what we consider clean is complete shit show to a woman. Like, I've seen so many reels on Instagram and so on where it's so funny, where the man has just cleaned the whole place and he thinks it looks perfect, and then the woman comes home and like, why haven't you cleaned today? And it's just a matter of aspect of what we think and what we consider clean. Christine wants our bed sheets to be switched out every week. I can forget it for weeks and I don't mind at all. I love it when it's switched, but I don't care to do it. I just hope this doesn't come out painting me as the most disgusting person on the planet. I don't know, but if that's true, I just have to own up to it, I guess. When it comes to cleaning, we have one big luxury, and that's actually thanks to Christina's parents. They bought a summer house here last summer. That's tricky to say. But thanks to them, now we have access to a washing machine, and that has made such a difference, because for so many years I did all the laundry in either the lake or our pond year around, which means it kind of worked in the summer and it absolutely didn't work in the winter. Just like putting your hand down in that cold water in the lake or in the pond, freezing my hands off. So having this just a few minutes in the car away from the cabin is just life-saving. And yes, all Swedish people carry around these ones. The famous IKEA bag. It works for laundry, it works for packing, it works for carrying firewood. It's just very convenient. Okay, so there's one thing I would like your help with, or I guess not help, but your feedback on. We're gonna start a new project when we're done with the roof. We're gonna start painting the inner ceiling of this cabin. And before you say it, before you scream out and start commenting, no, don't do it, it's so pretty already. We have already decided that we're gonna do it, so it's just a matter of what kind of paint or color we want. And the reason we want to paint the ceiling in here, it is really pretty. I completely agree with that. But you have to take in mind that our floor, they're dark brown. Our walls are dark brown. The ceiling is dark brown. So it gets very, very moody and dark in here. And we're going into winter season, which is a complete dark season. So we need some light in here. We need something that is reflecting the light sources in here. And since the cabin is so low, if I just raise my hand to the roof, I touch it. So to make it a bit more, feel more spacious, we want to paint the ceiling white. And now I've ordered 3 cans. I have them somewhere over there, like samples. 3 different kinds of white. So I would like your feedback. What would you think would match the style of the cabin? So we have these 3 options. Let's see here. How should I show this? Let's do this. Okay. I'll hold it in front of my face because otherwise it will find focus on me. So this one, I think it is. Yeah, this one. That is a bit shiny. Can you see that? And then we have something here, a bit more matte and clean white. This one is actually called Snow White, the color. And then we have the third one over here. This one. That is a bit more of a cream color. So do you vote for A, shiny, B, completely white, Snow White, or C, more creamy? What do you think would fit? And I don't want any comments saying don't paint it at all, because we're gonna do it no matter what. But I would like your feedback in this, because it is a big decision, and sometimes it can actually help to involve more people, because you guys can come up with things I haven't even considered. So that will be really, really helpful. If you appreciated this video, I will be very happy if you can press like here on YouTube as well. That really, really helps me out. And let's see if we're gonna finish the roof by next Sunday. Until then, guys, take care, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys next Sunday. Bye.